Word on the street is that Nelly's out here embarrassing Ashanti when she's heavily pregnant with their baby. Say what now? I know y'all are thinking, didn't they just get back together? Well, buckle up, because we're about to take a wild ride through this messy situation. Let's rewind a bit, shall we? Nelly and Ashanti first started dating way back in 2003 when they met at the Grammy Awards. Now, they tried to play it cool, saying they were just friends. But honey, we all knew what was really going down. In a 2008 interview, Ashanti was still playing coy, saying, "Me and Nelly are good friends, we kick it and hang out a lot." Girl, please, we see right through that. Fast forward to 2013, and after a whole decade together, they called it quits. No wedding bells, no happily ever after. Nelly didn't waste any time though, because in 2014, he started dating Shantell Jackson. They were together for 7 whole years, and at one point, Nelly was even talking about putting a ring on it. He said, and I quote, "I would not want my life to not have Shantell in it." Aw, how sweet. Or so we thought. But y'all, history has a way of repeating itself, and just like with Ashanti, that engagement never happened. Nelly and Shantell broke up in 2021, and here's where things get juicier than a Georgia peach. Not long after the breakup, guess who Nelly starts popping up with? That's right, Ashanti! People were all excited to see them back together, but you know folks couldn't help but wonder if Shantell got the boot because of Ashanti, and honey, Shantell herself added fuel to that fire. She spilled the tea on why she and Nelly really broke up, saying, "When we started our relationship, I was always on the road with him, but then when it came to a point where I was home more often building my company Shoe Gummy or just working on my brand, and him being on the road, me being on the road less with him, we started to grow apart." She even said they were just taking a break to see if it would bring them back together. Girl, that break turned into a full-on breakup real quick.
When we started our relationship, I was always on the road with him, traveling out of the country, on concerts, all that good stuff. But then when it came to a point where I was home more often building my company Shoe Gummy or just working on my brand, and him being on the road, me being on the road less with him, we started to grow apart. And we just had to come to the realization of, look, let's take this time and see if this split is going to bring it back full circle for us. And honestly, that's what we're doing.
Oh, so it's a break.
While Shantell was out here thinking they were on a Ross and Rachel, we were on a break situation, Nelly was busy spinning the block with Ashanti. And let me tell you, Ashanti did not play hard to get. They were going on dates, performing together. In Chile, Ashanti was throwing it back on that man on stage like it was 2003 all over again. Before we could even process what was happening, bam, Ashanti announced she was pregnant. In an interview with Essence magazine, she said, "Motherhood is something that I've looked forward to. And sharing this with my family, fiance, and loyal friends who have been so supportive of my career is an amazing experience." And if that wasn't enough, on the same day, ET dropped the bombshell that they had secretly tied the knot in December of last year. Talk about a plot twist. Ashanti even shared details about the proposal, saying it was super intimate and unexpected. She was just chilling in bed, wearing Nelly's t-shirt and boxers, not exactly proposal ready if you ask me, when he popped the question. She cried, hugged him, and FaceTimed everyone she knew. It was all love and happiness. For a minute.
So many blessings in your life. Not only are you expecting a little one, you're also engaged. Tell me about the proposal. Were you emotional? Were you overjoyed?
It was just such a beautiful, intimate moment. We were not dressy.
What do you like PJs?
Yeah, I definitely had on one of his t-shirts and his boxers. It was very, I had absolutely no idea.
Oh, he completely shocked you?
Completely. I mean, I felt like it was gonna come soon. I didn't know when, right? And the way that it happened was just so funny. I'm sitting in the bed watching TV with boxers on, you know what I mean? It's not really sexy.
So it was just like an intimate moment, the two of you.
Yeah.
How did you celebrate?
I cried, I gave him the biggest hug and kiss ever. I FaceTimed everyone I know.
Yeah. Was mom in tears again?
Of course.
Yes.
Mom and dad and my sister we were all in the same city. So that worked out really, really cool. I was overjoyed and shocked and surprised and happy, kind of all in one. Beautiful.
Now this is where things start to get messier than a toddler eating spaghetti. Right after Nelly and Ashanti announced their marriage, Shantell decided it was the perfect time to hop on Instagram Live and spill more tea about her breakup with Nelly. Girl, read the room. Nobody asked for this. She went on and on about how she left because she wanted space, how sometimes people grow apart, and how one person might want to stay while the other is ready to go.
Think or have this make-believe story. I left because I wanted, initially, I guess, space to see maybe will the space bring us back together, or do I need this space because I just need to rip off that Band-Aid. So, and initially I wanted the space or the break to rip that Band-Aid off. But no, like, no ill will, nothing bad. Just sometimes people don't work out. People grow apart. Like, sometimes one person might want to be still in the situation and the other person is like, this isn't working. It happens, you know? Right, it just didn't work out.
People were not here for it. One person commented, "We do not care, he's married with a baby on the way. Let it go with love." Another said, "Corny, did she at least end this unnecessary conversation with congratulations to him and his current relationship? Because it's definitely giving desperate and in need of attention." Ouch! But hold on to your wigs, because we're about to snatch them. Just when we thought Nelly and Ashanti were living their happily ever after, rumors started swirling that Nelly's already out here cheating, and as if that wasn't bad enough, there's talk that he's allegedly hooked on some hard substances. Lord, give me strength. These wild rumors kicked off when Nelly got arrested at the Hollywood Casino and Hotel in St. Louis. Apparently, he won a $50,000 jackpot on a slot machine. Cha-ching. But when he went to collect his coins, they told him they needed to run a background check. Nelly thought it was a joke because he'd won bigger amounts there before without any fuss. Well, turns out there was an active warrant for a prior traffic stop, and when the cops searched his belongings, they allegedly found 4 pills. Now, I'm not saying what kind of pills they were, but let's just say they weren't vitamins, if you catch my drift. The internet went wild with this news. People started clowning Ashanti for letting Nelly spin the block and put a baby in her when he's out here acting a fool. One person said, "Make a man your baby dad," and he embarrassed you immediately after. Another chimed in, "Now Nelly, who are you going to use those pills with? I see problems in his relationship starting." Some folks even brought up Nelly's past, saying, "This man has had substances and pills found on his tour bus through the years, and a couple years ago he was so high when he performed people thought he was possessed. And y'all surprised? Am I the only one that remembers all this? Chile, the internet never forgets." Now here's where it gets extra messy. Some people are assuming he's cheating just because of these pills, and get this, they think he's cheating with Shantell. One person even said Shantell is somewhere loving this. Now, I don't know about y'all, but that's a pretty big leap to make. We don't have any proof he's cheating, let alone with Shantell, but you know how people love to connect those dots. Let's be real for a minute, though. It's not clear why folks are automatically assuming he's cheating just because of these pills, or why they think it's with Shantell of all people. But one thing's for sure, there seems to be some trouble brewing in paradise, and this marriage is off to a rocky start. Now, I'm not one to judge, but let's look at the facts. Nelly's had some issues with substances for years now, and he's got some legal troubles in his past. There were all sorts of red flags that Ashanti probably should have considered before letting that man back into her life. But now she's carrying his baby, and honey, that means she's gonna have to deal with whatever comes with him for the rest of her life. That's a long time to be putting up with somebody's mess. But here's the thing, y'all. We don't know what's really going on behind closed doors. Maybe Nelly's working on himself, maybe Ashanti's helping him through it, or maybe this is all just a big misunderstanding. We weren't there when those pills were found, and we're not in their relationship. All we can do is speculate based on what we see and hear. One thing's for sure, though. This whole situation is messier than a food fight at a barbecue. We've got exes popping up on Instagram Live, secret marriages, surprise pregnancies, casino arrests, and cheating rumors. It's like a real-life soap opera, and we're all just watching from the sidelines with our jaws on the floor. So, what do y'all think? Is Nelly really out here cheating on Ashanti when she's pregnant with his baby? Are these substance abuse rumors true, or is it all just a big misunderstanding? And what about Shantell? Is she really involved in all this drama, or is she just caught in the crossfire? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because I want to hear what you think about this whole messy situation. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more juicy celebrity tea. Trust me, with the way these stars are acting, we'll never run out of drama to discuss. Remember, y'all, in Hollywood, the truth is often stranger than fiction, so keep your eyes peeled and your ears open, because who knows what wild story we'll be spilling next time. Until then, stay messy, stay nosy, and stay tuned. Bye.